We did it. This is my first time going live on YouTube, so thanks for your patience. Thanks for being here. My name's Steph, and we're going to do a really nice sadhana practice this morning. It's just a kind of a sample of what Polina and I do in our Telegram group called the Self Mastery Circle. We go live Monday through Friday on Telegram in the mornings and do just a sadhana meditation practice. So we're going to do something similar today. We'll do some simple spinal movements, and then we'll move into a pranayama practice or a breath practice. We're going to be working today with breath of fire, Kapalabhati breath, and then we'll do some silent meditation toward the end. It should be a really nice way to start our Sunday. Breath of fire is a really powerful breath practice that can help you to enliven your energy and your prana, which is that vital life force energy inside of you. And we're going to be doing breath of fire with some different arm movements or mudras. And when we do breath of fire, it's said that it helps to, like I said, build energy. It can build this energy to feel like there's transformation and alchemy happening. And doing specific arm movements is going to help to move that energy in a very particular way. The way we'll be moving the energy today is first we're going to ground it, and then we're going to bring it into the heart space, and then we're going to elevate it. So we should be leaving feeling really uplifted. So let's settle in. You can get yourself comfortable. If you want to sit on a cushion or sit up on a yoga mat, it's kind of nice to elevate the pelvis. And then close your eyes, or you could soften your gaze if that feels better. Ground down into your space so that you can lengthen through your spine. And rub your palms together in front of your heart space. Generate a little bit of heat. And bring your hands to stillness. Press your thumbs against your sternum to help lift your chest. And we will tune in this morning by chanting Ong, O-N-G, Namo, Guru Dev Namo, which essentially means I bow to or I call upon creative consciousness. I bow to or I call upon my inner guru or teacher. The guru is that which takes you from darkness to light. We'll chant it 3 times. If you're not familiar, you can listen or you can hum along. Take a deep inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Take a deep inhale. Hold your breath. Lift the muscles of your pelvic floor as though you're squeezing all your energy and your awareness up toward the crown of your head. Take a full exhale and relax your hands down. Place your hands on the fronts of your shins, relatively close to your ankles. Spinal flexion. Inhale, rock to the fronts of your sits bones. Press your low belly forward. Exhale, rock to the backs of your sits bones, round your lower back. And keep moving like this with your breath. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. You can start to slowly pick up the rhythm so that eventually you're moving at a sniff in, sniff out through your nose pace. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Really articulate the movement into your lower spine. It's normal if you start to feel some achiness or tenderness. These repetitive movements already starting to circulate the prana, circulating the vital life force energy within. Keep this same movement, same breath, but now place your hands on the fronts of your knees and guide the movement into your mid and upper back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Articulate the movement from your heart and from your shoulder blades. Use the movement to already go into a meditative state. Inhale, pull your heart forward, hold your breath at the top. Lift the muscles of your pelvic floor, be very still. Take a full exhale. Place your hands on the fronts of your knees, Sufi grind. In a clockwise direction, circle your chest. Inhale, circle forward. Exhale, circle back. Really allow your sits bones to rock on the earth. Feel as though your heart space is orbiting around your midline, around your spinal column. Just feeling your body, the sense of aliveness within you as you tap into that vital life force energy. Relax your jaw, relax the muscles in between your eyebrows. Change directions, go the other way with the same breath. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Bring yourself back to neutral. And come around to all fours, tabletop. If you're on a mat, you can come onto the mat. Stack your shoulders above your wrists, knees beneath the hips. Start to cat-cow your spine. Inhale, lower your belly, lift your tailbone, look up. Exhale, push into your hands to round your back. And keep moving. Again, you can start to kind of speed up the rhythm, moving toward that sniff in, sniff out through your nose pace. Feel the movement through your whole spine. So not only moving your mid-back, but also moving your pelvis, moving your neck. With your hands, you can create almost a pushing and a pulling action. Breathe and lower your belly, lift your tailbone, look up, hold your breath as though you're squeezing all of your energy up toward the crown of your head. And then exhale, bring your knees and your big toes together, sit on top of your heels. If this doesn't feel good in your knees, instead you could sit cross-legged. Place your hands on top of your shoulders, fingers forward, thumbs back. Lift your elbows so they're shoulder height, they'll stay this lifted. And start a rapid twist with your breath. Inhale left, exhale right. Really reach the crown of your head up toward the ceiling. Make sure there's lots of space in your spine as you twist. Inhale, swing yourself to center again. Hold your breath. Lift the muscles of your pelvic floor, be very still. Exhale, relax your hands down onto your legs. Eyes are closed. Take a moment to just feel and observe any shifts or changes that may have taken place. And place your hands again on your shoulders, fingers forward, thumbs back. Lower your elbows down toward your ribs. Inhale, sweep the elbows back and up as high as feels good. Exhale, circle the elbows forward and down. Keep circling. Let it feel good in your body. If you find any clicky areas, feel free to go slower through any of those clicky areas. Keep the sides of your neck very long. Then change directions and go the other way. Inhaling forward and up. Exhaling back and down. Bringing more blood flow to your shoulder capsule. Relax your hands down onto your legs. We'll do shoulder shrugs. Keep your neck really long. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up. Exhale, drop the shoulders down the back. Sniff in, sniff out through the nose. Keep the sides of your neck really long. It's okay if you feel a little bit of resistance. That's normal. Very often there is some resistance while we are in the movement. And then on the other side of the movement, there's a feeling of release. It can help to release stuckness and stiffness. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up. Pause the breath just for a moment. And exhale, roll your shoulders down and back. Root down through your shins or your sits bones and reach the crown of your head up toward the ceiling. Keep your neck long. Inhale, turn your chin to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Exhale, turn your chin to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Keep turning your head side to side with your breath. Every inhale to the left. Every exhale to the right. Even out your neck. Whenever you are even, come back to neutral. Close your eyes if they're not already. Again, simply observe. Then come back to a seat on your sits bones if you're seated on the heels. And one more little movement, open your legs out like a V. If your hamstrings or your inner thighs are tender, you'll want to take the legs further out in front of you. If you've got more space, they could go out wider. It helps if you elevate your pelvis. So sit up on top of a cushion or a blanket. Place your hands down next to your pelvis. Flex your toes up and back toward your ears. Inhale, reach the crown of your head up toward the ceiling. Exhale, really gently lean over your right leg. Maybe you just want to take fingers to either side of the leg, or you could bow down and push into your hands and inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bow over your left leg. Again, you could be higher or you could go a little bit lower. And start to move like this with your breath. Every inhale, you'll come up. Every exhale, lean over one leg. You can close your eyes if that feels okay to you. Let it be a moving meditation, conscious movement, mindful movement, just being aware so that you can be more gentle if that's what your body is calling for today. Or maybe it's ready to go a little bit deeper. Not judging either, just noticing. Bring yourself to even and then once you're even, take your hands down alongside you. Keep your feet really active and inhale, reach the crown of your head up. Exhale, maybe just lean forward onto your fingers. That might be enough, or you can walk forward and down. Prioritize your connection to your breath. See if you can breathe down into the lowest lobes of your lungs so that you help to expand into your low belly, expand into your inner thighs. Use your exhales to create a feeling of softening. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your hands in toward your legs. Take your hands beneath your legs. Use the help of your hands to guide your legs together. Find your comfortable seated pose. Make yourself really, really comfortable. We're going to be seated for the rest of this practice. So you're welcome to sit in a chair. You could sit against a wall. I highly recommend sitting up, maybe on a bolster or a cushion or a folded up blanket. A lot of people like to sit in Sadhana for meditation. You place one heel so it's directly in front of the pelvis, and then place the other heel in front of that first heel. And that way both of your shins can be flat on the ground, or if they're lifted, you can place blocks or blankets underneath the knees. So what's important is that you have a comfortable seat. If your leg falls asleep while we're meditating, that's normal. Feel free to just extend the leg out and then bring it back whenever you're ready. So again, we're going to be working with breath of fire, this very invigorating, enlivening practice. Breath of fire is a diaphragmatic breath. So it's an equal inhale and exhalation, but it is powered by your exhalation, meaning we don't even need to think about the inhale. That's just going to happen automatically. So every time we exhale, we're pulling the navel in toward the spine. So I'm going to show, my hand isn't pushing on my belly. It's just there so you can see what it's doing. Every time you exhale, it's like you push all the air out of your nose, through your nose, and pull the navel in. And then the belly just relaxes. And that's what fills up the lungs. So I'm just going to show it first. It looks like this. You'll take a deep inhale, let the belly expand outward. And then you exhale through the nose and so I'm not even thinking about the inhalation. It just happens automatically when you forcefully push all the air out and pull the navel in toward the spine. So you're welcome to try a couple rounds on your own. If you are pregnant or if you're on your menstrual cycle, you're not going to do breath of fire today. You're just going to do the arms that we're going to be doing all together, and you'll just do long, slow, deep belly breaths. But if you're trying breath of fire, place your hand on your belly and take just a few rounds to If that feels challenging to find that rhythm, try sticking out your tongue and you can pant like a dog. And that can make it easier to find that rhythm, and then you can close your mouth and come back. If you ever feel like you're losing the rhythm, feel free to do that panting like a dog thing. Feel free to go slower or faster than I do. So we're going to be doing breath of fire, unless you're pregnant or on your menstrual cycle, and then you're doing long, slow, deep breath. And this first mudra, the hands are palms facing down, elbows are bent out So there's about a 90-degree angle in the between the forearms and the elbows. And it's like you're playing a little bongo drum. So it's like a really playful movement. We'll be doing this with breath of fire. So get your arms into position, close your eyes, and take a deep inhale to begin breath of fire. And as you're doing your breath of fire, you're doing your little patting of the bongo drums, where some people like to imagine like you're bouncing a ball. It's kind of a sharp, jerky movement. It's really, really playful. You can do it with a little bit of enthusiasm, maybe do it with a smile on your face. And again, it's perfectly fine if your rhythm is faster or slower than mine. Find the rhythm that works in your body. If the rhythm's feeling a little bit funky, try doing that dog panting. And remember, breath of fire is a really alchemizing breath practice. It's a breath that creates transformation. So we're building a connection to the inner vitality, to the prana, that vital life force energy inside of yourself. And as we're building a connection to that inner fire, when we're doing these arm movements, we're grounding the energy. So we're building energy and then we're grounding it down, which leads to a state of deep stability, deep clarity, helping you to anchor into the present moment, into whatever happens to be a part of your experience. So just feel. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold your breath. Keep your palms facing down, forearms parallel with the ground out in front of you. Lift the muscles of your pelvic floor. Be very still. See if you can feel a sense of energy between your hands and the earth. Exhale, relax your hands down onto your legs. Place your hands in Gyan Mudra, thumbs and pointer fingers touching, palms facing up on your knees. Close your eyes. Feel into your grounded energy. Maybe you notice energy or sensations in your legs or your feet. You can blink your eyes open to look toward me. So this next one is my personal favorite. Hands are like they have little cups, almost like you'll want to visualize cups of water. The elbows are bent, arms are out to the side, and it's like you're splashing yourself with, like you're standing in waist deep water and you're splashing your face with the water. And we're going to do this with breath of fire. So get your hands into your little cups, close your eyes, take a deep inhale to prepare for breath of fire. Remember that if you're pregnant or if you're on your menstrual cycle, you'll do this arm movement, but with long, slow, deep breath. Enthusiastic, playful movement. So now we're bringing energy into the heart center, building that transformative energy and guiding that transformative energy to the heart, which can help us to clear or process any stuck emotions. It can help us to feel more connected to ourselves, connected to other beings, connected to kind of those heart emotions like joy, like love, like peace. Stay with it. Maybe do it with a little smile on your face. Inhale, open your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. Hold your breath. Lift the muscles of your pelvic floor. See if you can imagine you're making like a T shape with your body, arms an extension of the heart. Keep your arms where they are and exhale fully. Root down through your sits bones. Keep really reaching out from your arms. Feeling this openness from your heart, openness toward life. Openness toward the beauty of this present moment. And relax your hands down onto your legs, hands in Gyan Mudra, thumbs and pointer fingers touching. Simply observe. This last breath or mudra with breath of fire. So this time, arms start where we just ended, out to the sides, and we're moving the arms up, crossing the hands, and then opening them back out to the sides. And we just alternate which hand goes on top. The eyes will be closed, so open your arms out to the sides. Take a deep inhale to begin breath of fire. And again, find the rhythm that works for your body. All of us will need to go at a slightly different pace, and that's great. Breath of fire, building this transformative energy, and now we're elevating the energy. We're moving it up toward the higher centers, toward the intuition, toward the crown, which is about a deep connection to all, connection to the infinite, and also helping to clear out the aura or the energetic field that surrounds you, which can just help you to feel more tapped in, more connected to your authenticity, your true essence. It can help you to feel more like you can shine out your bright, true self, not holding back. So stay with it. Take a deep inhale, hold your breath. Take your hands up above your head, palms facing down. Lift the muscles of your pelvic floor. Be still. Exhale, relax your hands down onto your legs, hands in Gyan Mudra. And again, settle in, feel inward. Be present with yourself at the level of your energy. These breath practices truly are energetic practices. Can help us to clear out stuck energy or get things flowing again. Observe if there is a certain place in your body where your awareness wants to land. Start to feel how expansive you are, like your energy is bright and radiating out in all directions from your core. Take your awareness to your heart center, the very center of your chest. You can start to visualize or feel that your heart center is expanding, growing, perhaps visualizing that there is an energetic thread connecting all of our hearts wherever we are in the world. Feeling our connection to our true nature. Into the true nature, the higher self of all other beings. Option to place one or both hands over the front of your heart space. And use the feeling of your hands against this space to breathe deeper into your center. And taking a moment for gratitude. Gratitude for these practices that can move and alchemize our energy. Gratitude for this Sangha, this community. Gratitude to yourself for showing up. Gratitude to whatever you feel called to. Option to keep your hands here or to connect your hands together in front of your heart space. And we will seal in our practice by chanting a long Sat and a short Nam. Sat meaning truth, Nam identity, so connecting to your true self. Take a deep inhale. Sat. Bow your head toward your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Please feel free to put any questions you might have in the chat. This is kind of a little sample of the Self-Mastery Circle, which is a membership group on Telegram that we do live sadhana Monday through Friday mornings. It alternates between 8 a.m. and 6 a.m. Mountain Time if you're in Utah with me. If you're in New York with Paulina, it alternates between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And we have different themes for each month, different practices to support those themes. We have a book club inside of the membership. We've got a daily inspiration. And so there's lots of fun things going on. You can see more details at my website, which is in my profile on my channel, where it's stephnaly.com. Thank you for being here. All right. Thank you, Ruji. Thank you, Paulina. So good to have you in here, and sending you much love. Hope you have a beautiful Sunday. Bye.